Now, still at the United Nations, 12-year-old boy Elijah Lemayan from Kenya moved the assembly to a standing ovation as he shared his experiences of living with HIV. His speech was preceded by that of Hollywood star Charlize Theron, who is also a messenger of peace for the United Nations, who called for action on AIDS and HIV prevention.
You can stop imagining, because these are all real stories. And they're from real young women and girls that I have met. These stories illustrate the discriminatory hurdles they face every single day, the result of a pervasive stigma and powerlessness that prevents them from accessing the critical education, skills, and services they need to stay healthy, to stay alive. These stories illustrate why, in South Africa, the rate of HIV among girls between the ages of 15 and 19 are 8 times higher than among boys the same age. Why 1/3 of new infections are among young people between the ages of 15 and 24. And why AIDS is the #1 cause of death for adolescents in Africa and the #2 cause of death for 10 to 19-year-olds globally. These numbers might shock you, and they should, because there is a generation in jeopardy. Young people are falling through the cracks in our fight to end this epidemic. But we have reason to have hope, reason to believe that we can, in fact, reach our goal of ending AIDS by 2030. And that's because we know what works. Empowering young people to take control of their health. Thank you, that's very kind. Young people are the future, and for their sakes and ours, now is not the time to waver or turn back. It is time to act boldly on what we already know. It's time to end AIDS. Thank you.
That if the cure will not be there yet, at least I shall be taking my ARV medication every day on time. This is my mother. She has been my mentor since I was born. She's the one whom I love so dearly. She disclosed to me my status when I was 6 years old, early enough to understand. I told her, "Mom, it's okay, and the Lord is with us." What really bothers me is stigma and discrimination. In my country, things have changed just a little bit. We need to stop stigma. And now please allow me to read my conclusion so that I don't miss any point. We are children, we have rights, and we have a future. My dream is that by the time I am 27 years old, there shall be no more stigma, and I shall be pursuing my doctorate or master's as a scientist.